All right, so I got to ask you, growing up, who were some of your favorite players that you like to watch?
Oh man, growing up, my favorite players were probably Robinson Cano. Growing up, Barry Bonds. I think it's probably a lot of favorites. I love Mike Mussina and Billy Wagner.
Mike Mussina is very underrated. So, baseball Mount Rushmore, and what I consisted of was one pitcher,
Okay.
one infielder, one outfielder, and one catcher. So we're gonna make this. I'm gonna make the pitcher last for you, but let's do catcher. Who will be your Mount Rushmore catcher?
My Mount Rushmore catcher. Oh man. There's so many good ones. I'm gonna go a little more like one I grew up with. I'll go Pudge.
I like that. Okay, infielder. So there's a caveat here to this infielder thing, and I'll explain to you. There's been somewhat of a unanimous answer.
Okay.
And that's been the captain, number 2 over in New York.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you, so let's see what you got.
My Mount Rushmore infielder. I mean, just statistically speaking, it doesn't get a lot better than A-Rod, honestly. I mean, just hard, cold numbers on the page. It doesn't get much better than that.
I like that. Outfielder.
Outfielder, you got to go Barry Bonds.
All right, and your pitcher.
My pitcher's going to be Pedro. We got Pedro, Pudge, Barry, and A-Rod.
I like that. So, MLB The Show, the video game. I'm not for sure if you played the game, but
I played it.
Oh, okay. So the first time you saw yourself on the game, what did you think?
Man, that was years ago. It was like one of the first updates back in 2015, and I didn't look anything like myself. They had the cleat color right though. Okay. Yeah, they've come a long way. They do a lot of facial scanning and stuff like that along the years. So they've come a long way. It looks really good now.
So are you still a gamer by any chance? Or
I do game a little bit. Yeah, I game a little bit. Fortnite got me like it got everybody mostly.
That's your chokehold, right?
Yeah, Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty, the show, some of my buddies. So mostly Duty though, with like a small group of guys from back home.
All right, speaking of Duty, so there's a Modern Warfare 2 that's going to be dropping pretty soon. But I got to ask you, from a Call of Duty standpoint, what is your favorite Call of Duty of all time? If you had to pick one, like Black Ops or your Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Oh man, probably. See, I grew up playing Halo, so I come from like a Halo background. So what was it? Was it Call of Duty? The one with the jetpacks, Infinite, maybe?
That was Black Ops.
Black Ops. So Black Ops, it's not a popular one, but I come from like a Halo background, so that was like probably my favorite one.
Shout out to Master Chief and Halo. All right, so I gotta ask you, your first MLB moment, like you realized you were in the majors. What was your first moment that you realized?
First moment. The first game was a little bit of a blur. I think when my second game was in Detroit. And my dad played for the Tigers back in the 80s. So I was kind of in Detroit, and my dad was there and got my first win there and got to face guys like Melky and Cespedes. And I faced Nick Castellanos in high school, actually, and he was on that team. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. That was like kind of like my first like big moment. My pop's in town. He talked about him playing in Detroit, facing those guys that I grew up watching, and a kid I played against in high school. So that was a cool day.
Okay. So I'm looking down at your feet.
Yeah.
And I'm a sneakerhead myself, but I see the Griffies, man. So are you a sneakerhead by any chance?
I wouldn't call myself a sneakerhead. I know a lot more guys. Like I know Correa's a big sneaker guy. We got Tucker's getting in on there. I keep it. I right now I'm rocking a lot of those like the Dior, like Chuck Taylor type look. That's kind of what I rock a lot right now.
Okay, so if you could do a custom for a game, it would be exclusively for you, and it's inspired by something, a theme. What would you want it to be inspired by?
If I had to do a theme, that's a tough one on the spot.
You know what? We'll say that for next time.
Okay.
Spot. But I got a good one for you here. So, walk-up song. Say if you can have a song and it's named after you, you can pick any artist or multiple artists to do the song, and it's named after you. Who would you want to have that song done by?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, grew up with Lil Wayne, so that's Lil Wayne.
I like that. Last question. So let's talk about these Astros, man. So this team obviously come out to a great start to the season. You guys have obviously won before, and it looks like you guys have a chip on your shoulder to come back and do this again. Can you talk about the potential on this team? And obviously, when you get out there, it's going to make it even better.
Yeah, we have a great team, and I think that's been, it's been a reoccurring theme here. But our front office and ownership, they do a great job of putting a good group of guys together. And we come out every year, and we're just all determined to do our thing. The past, can't do much about what happened during those early years of my Astros tenure. But hey, we had a good run in 2020, got to the ALCS again, and last year won the ALCS, and they got back to another World Series. Didn't get to get it done, but we're looking to do it this year. JV's back, he's doing his thing. Probably right now, my favorite to win the Cy Young in the AL. Him and probably Alex Manoah. Doesn't get a lot of love, but that man's a bad man right there. So we got a lot of good guys in our team. Some guys emerging, Tucker, things like that. So we're in a good spot.
Well, man, keep doing your thing out there, man. Appreciate you for your time.
All right, for sure.
Hey, can I get a picture with you?